welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be painting on seashells. I got this idea from Moriah Elizebeth and I thought it looked super fun, so I wanted to try it out myself. I was trying to do some intro-y thing like Moriah Elizebeth here, as she does with her hands, and I kind of just scrapped that at this point because it did not work, but let's get on into this. Now it was time for me to pick the seashells that I was going to paint. I was really looking for flat seashells that were larger, but I did not have any luck finding those. But since I was filming this, I had actually found that we had a decorative larger seashell that was pretty flat. So if you guys wanted to see this again, I could probably paint that one, and it would probably end up being a little more detailed than the ones that I did in this video because I was really struggling to find good seashells to paint. To paint these seashells, I'm just going to be using regular old Walmart acrylic paint. Most of them were Apple Barrel brand, and they're only 50 cents a piece. For the paintbrushes, I'm going to be using Montmartre Studio brushes. Now I'm really in the spirit of things. So now I'm just starting off by making a light pink for the base of this shell, and this shell is going to be a pink shell with an orange popsicle on it. So now I'm just going back and making the background darker because you could still see some of the shell before. So now I'm starting on the popsicle. I'm just painting the stick like in a tan color, and the orange popsicle, like I said, and it has a white cream filling because it just made it look a little more, have more dimension to it. So I'm just darkening up the popsicle, made it a little more proportionate. And now I added a little darker line to where the filling was because that just made it more separate, and that's the finished thing. I like it. Now we're on to shell number 2. I'm starting off with just a light yellow for the background of this one, and I tried using chalk markers. Those did not end up working. They were way too watery for it, so that didn't work. So this is really out of frame, but I'm just doing a pink heart, a purple heart, a teal heart, and a white heart on this one with a teal inside. So now I'm just fixing that white heart, and because all the hearts were pretty wonky and they didn't really look like hearts. I just realized I lost the last part of the footage for this. What you missed was me adding a black outline and black dots to the inside, so it's fine. So I started off by mixing black, dark gray, and light gray because I'm going for a dark outside of the shell and a light inside, and it's supposed to kind of fade together. This was giving me a lot of troubles, which I'm kind of surprised at, but it kind of ended up changing from how I envisioned it to the end. So you'll see that. But this shell, all I was really going for on it was a nice shading and then a heart in the middle, which will come up soon. So now it was finally time for the fun part. So as I was gonna do the heart in the middle, first I wanted to do a blendy rainbow, and then I was gonna do a white base coat, and then I finally decided, let's just do a white heart with a rainbow outline because this shell is giving me so many problems. So that's what I ended up doing. This shell reminds me of one thing and one thing only: pizza. So, yes, I had no choice but to turn this into a pizza shell. So, I just started with a crust color and then some cheese and then some pepperonis, which I don't know why I didn't make them more circular, but I didn't. And then I did some green peppers and some onions, and then I just painted the back a tan also, just because I thought that it would add to it, I guess. I don't know, I was gonna leave it plain at first, but I really did enjoy this shell, so. It is time for the last shell. This one is probably my favorite. It's a little messier than I wanted it to turn out. I'm not 100% happy with how all these turned out, but I still thought it was pretty fun. But I'm starting off with like a light blue that almost has some purple to it for this shell. And then I kind of went in with some lighter blues and some darker blues just to kind of just give some variation throughout the shell. Then I went in and added some clouds because, yes, this has to do with the sky. Now, these were like little clouds because I was planning on doing the rainbow. Yes, I'm here with the pens. This was before I decided I did not want them. So then I went back with the paint, and now that's kind of how that rainbow got pretty mushy. But I don't hate it, so we're fine. So now it's time for rainbow number 2. As I couldn't get all 6 colors into one rainbow, I decided to do the last 3 in the other rainbow. Not sure how I feel about that, but it's fine. We're fine. So we're just gonna keep that because I didn't hate it. I mean, I don't know. I feel like the green just wasn't right with the blue. And then I went in with some finger painting. I don't know why. But I had all my colors around here and I was like mixing and just trying to get the right colors. And in the inside, I'm gonna do like a circle rainbow. I actually do think the inside was pretty cool, except for when I was doing this, I smudged it. So that was kind of sad. But just here's an overview of all the shells that I did.